It's Monday, the 20th day in the month of October 2025. A beautiful Monday afternoon to you all. Newsline and 100.7 FM here in our United Kingdom studios. My name is Elizabeth Awoku. Let's check out the headlines. Federal government backs defense headquarters as school rumors sparks political firestorm. Police fire tear gas at release Nnamdi Kanu now protesters in Abuja. FUNAP gets NUC approval for accounting, banking, other courses. And on the foreign scene, cargo plane skids off Hong Kong runway, kills 2. And on sport news today, Morocco claims historic first FIFA Under-20 World Cup title. Here is the news in detail, starting with national stories. The federal government on Sunday broke its silence over reports of an alleged failed coup to topple the administration of President Bola Tinubu. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, said the government had faith in the military and had no reason to doubt the position of the defense headquarters, which on Saturday dismissed the reports of a coup as fake. On Saturday, in a statement by the Director of Defense Information, Brigadier General Tukur Gusau, the military had denied a news report by Sahara reporters linking the detention of 16 military officers to a failed coup. The online newspaper had linked the alleged coup to the cancellation of Nigeria's 65th Independence Day by the federal government. Dismissing the report, however, in an official statement on Saturday, Gusau condemned the report, saying it was intended to cause unnecessary tension and distrust among the populace. Security operatives on Monday fired tear gas canisters at protesters, including human rights activist Omoyele Sowore, who had gathered in Abuja to demand the release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. The protest tagged "Release Nnamdi Kanu Now" was planned to take off from the Transcorp Hilton area and other parts of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), but was disrupted as police officers moved in early, firing multiple rounds of tear gas to disperse participants and passers-by. The operatives, who had cordoned off the hotel and adjoining street, began firing tear gas even before protesters arrived in large numbers. Soldiers, police and operatives of the Department of State Services were deployed to key locations including the Three Arms Zone, Eagle Square, Federal Secretariat, Unity Fountain and routes leading to Aso Rock. The National Universities Commission has granted official approval for the reintroduction of management degree courses at the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. The approval, according to a statement issued on Monday by the acting head of the Public Relations Department of the institution, Mr. Olasunkanmi Olajide, followed a recent successful resource assessment visit to examine the proposed courses by the NUC. Olajide stated that the cheering news was contained in a letter dated October the 17th and signed by Abubakar M. Gire, Acting Director of Academic Planning, on behalf of the NUC Executive Secretary, Professor Abdullahi Ribadu. Thank you for staying tuned. Newsline returns shortly. Stay with us. Welcome back. You've been listening to Newsline on Melody 100.7 FM. Many thanks for staying with us. The news continues and stay to the business story. Retailers of cooking gas say the prices of the essential commodity have come down from 2,000 naira per kilogram in the past 3 weeks, selling between 1,300 naira and 1,500 naira over the weekend. The retailers say this is a significant improvement as the liquefied petroleum gas is now relatively available for retailers and consumers. Chairman of the Liquefied Petroleum Gas Retailers Association of Nigeria, Ayobami Olarinoye, confirmed the development to our correspondent. Olarinoye said, though normalcy has yet to be fully restored, there is a difference in the prices. The product is gradually circulating there is an increase in supply. The price is dropping but not yet back to the former price. It is now between 1,300 naira and 1,600 naira depending on the location, Olaniyi stated. He also stated that the LPG market is now stable, expressing optimism that things would further improve this week if the supply continued. And on the foreign scene, authorities have said that a cargo plane veered off a runway Monday during landing in Hong Kong, hit a security patrol car and then skidded into the sea, leaving 2 men in the vehicle dead. Officials said an investigation would aim to determine what caused the Boeing aircraft to leave the tarmac at Hong Kong International Airport, one of the busiest in the world for air cargo. The plane's damaged fuselage was left partly submerged in the seawater that borders the airport, with its emergency evacuation slide extended following one of the most serious incidents since the HAP began operations in 1998. Stephen Yu, Executive Director of Airport Operations at Airport Authority Hong Kong, said the cargo plane from Dubai went off from the north runway upon landing and crashed through the fence into the sea at around 4 a.m. The entertainment story, actress and filmmaker Funke Akindele has shared how she made a first 1 million naira in 1999 after landing the breakout role of Bisi in the popular TV series I Need to Know. Here's what she has to say.
How I made my first 1 million naira and how I spent it. Let's talk through the process. Are you ready? I made that around 1999, yes, but I started my career from 96, from playing Waka Pass roles, 97, going for auditions, getting a lot of no's. Then I got one big yes with I Need to Know, and I almost lost the role BC in I Need to Know. Why? I shot the pilot of I Need to Know first, and I acted so well, and I was waiting for this callback. The callback didn't come on time. Like, Then he just called me into the office and like, Funke, you're a fantastic actress. You're doing so well, but you're overacting. I'm like, how? Go home, read your script, understand the character very well. We're going to call you back for another pilot. Hey, Chimo. I was so worried. I said, how am I going to do it now? Then I got home and I was so moody. And my younger sister was like, sister, what's wrong? I'm talking about mama. So I said, I need to know. They said, I'm not talking like a teenager. Okay, that was it. She said, I was talking like a teenager. I was overacting. She said, because I was not a teenager when I was filming I Need to Know. She said, let me see the script. And she held the script. She started reading. No, mommy. Howard said this. So I heard mama speak like a teenager. And immediately, I took in the character and I started speaking like mama. And I go, mommy, no, this, that. And that was how I got the role. So that was how I made my first 1 million naira.
Akindele revealed that her career began in 1996 with minor Waka Pass appearances and a series of audition rejections before she was finally cast for her breakout role. The Nollywood star recounted how she struggled, almost lost the role, and how she spent the life-changing psalm. Finally, on Sport News today, in a historic achievement for African football, Morocco captured the 2025 FIFA Under-20 World Cup title with a decisive 2-0 win over Argentina in the final, played early Monday in Santiago, Chile. The North African team was led by breakout talent Yassil Zabiri, who scored both goals in the first half, finding the net in the 12th and the 29th minute, effectively quieting the Argentine supporters and sealing Morocco's victory. Although Argentina pushed hard in the second half, they were repeatedly denied by Morocco's disciplined and resilient defense. Morocco's path to the title was far from straightforward. They were placed in a tough group with Spain, Brazil, and Mexico, and despite losing their opening game to Mexico, they went on to top the group. This triumph makes Morocco just the second African nation to win Under-20 World Cup, following Ghana's iconic 2009 win over Brazil. It also represents Morocco's first ever FIFA trophy at any level, reinforcing the country's rise as a growing force in international football. Before we end Newsline, here is a recap of the highlights. Federal government backs defense headquarters as cool rumors sparks political firestorm. Police fire tear gas at release Nnamdi Kanu now protesters in Abuja. FUNAB gets NUC approval for accounting, banking, other courses. And on the foreign scene, cargo plane skids off Hong Kong runway, kills 2. And lastly, on Sports News today, we told you that Morocco claims historic first FIFA Under-20 World Cup title. And we've come to the end of Newsline and Melody 100.7 FM. Kindly join us on our social media platforms for more news stories and excellent programming. Newsline was compiled and produced by Kudirat Hakim Apampa and Bubola Egunfemi, edited by Eyitayo Olushola. My name is Elizabeth Awoku. Please stay tuned for the Yoruba version of the news shortly. Good afternoon and many thanks for listening.
Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan. Stay cool with Melody.
Saren papa telenga ní bèbè ọ̀nà yẹlẹ́nkù ìkànnì tẹ́ fẹ́ ti dé Melody 100.7 FM Basọ̀rọ̀ nìbàdàn làwà ẹ̀mọ́ ẹ̀ kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ìròyìn ní ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn.
Ẹ̀kaàsán, Akojopo Iroyin la mú wá sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín níkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Olabisi Oladimeji lóníròyìn, ṣáájú ẹgbẹ́ kókó tó wà nínú ìròyìn. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà ti sọ̀rọ̀ lórí àhesọ ọ̀rọ̀ wípé àwọn ọmọ ológun dìtẹ̀ gba ìjọba. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá wọ́n fi afẹ́fẹ́ tajútajú níbi ìfẹ̀hónúhàn tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ ní ìlú Àbújá. Ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga FUNAB ní ìlú Abẹ́òkúta wọ́n ti fi òǹtẹ̀lú wípé kí wọ́n máa kọ́ ìmọ̀ nípa ìṣirò àti ilé ìfowópamọ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn ìmọ̀ míì. Ìròyìn ọ̀hún rèé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà ní ọjọ́ àìkú Sunday òun ni wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ kan eléyìí tí ó ń jà rìnrìn wípé àwọn ọmọ ológun òun ni wọ́n ti gbìyànjú láti dìtẹ̀ gba ìjọba Ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu. Mínísítà fún ìkànsíra ẹni àti ìtanijí Mohammed Idris òun náà ló sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún wípé ìjọba àpapọ̀ ní ìgbàgbọ́ kíkún nínú àwọn ọmọ ológun lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà wípé kò sì ṣe iyèméjì lórí wọn. Ó ní torí ìdí èyí ọ̀rọ̀ eléyìí tó ń jà rìnrìn ọ̀hún wípé àwọn ọmọ ológun gbìyànjú láti dìtẹ̀ gba ìjọba Bọ́lá Tinubu wípé irọ́ pátápátá oníròyìn ọ̀hún ní ọjọ́ àbámẹ́ta Sátidé nínú àtẹ̀jáde eléyìí tí ẹni tó jẹ́ adarí ìròyìn fún àwọn ọmọ ológun Brigadier General Tukur Gusau tó fi síta. ó ní àwọn ọmọ ológun ó ní wọ́n ti kó rojú sí ìròyìn eléyìí tó ń jà rìnrìn tí ilé-iṣẹ́ ìròyìn kan lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára tí ó lọ ẹsẹ̀ rẹ̀ mọ́ wípé wọ́n ti mú àwọn ọmọ ológun 16 níye látàrí ìdìtẹ̀gbàjọba àwọn eléyìí tó kùnà. Iléeṣẹ́ ìròyìn lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára ọ̀hún òun náà ló sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún ó ní dídìtẹ̀gbàjọba ọ̀hún òun náà ni ó ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú gbígbégilé yíyan fanda eléyìí tí ìjọba àpapọ̀ gbégilé ní ọjọ́ òmìnira lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n ní ìròyìn wípé àwọn ọmọ ológun wọ́n ń gbìyànjú láti dìtẹ̀gbà ìjọba. Iléeṣẹ́ ọmọ ológun lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà ti sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún wọ́n sì ti kó rojú sí i. Wọ́n bu ẹnu àtẹ́ lu ìròyìn ọ̀hún. Wọ́n ní ìròyìn eléyìí tí wọ́n fẹ́ fi dáyà já àwọn èèyàn ní wípé kò sí nǹkan kan eléyìí tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò ní ọjọ́ Ajé Monday ó ní wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fi afẹ́fẹ́ tajútajú sí àwọn olùfẹ̀hónúhàn. Wọ́n ní lára àwọn olùfẹ̀hónúhàn ọ̀hún náà ni a ti rí Ajìjàǹgbara Ọmọyẹlé Sowore tí gbogbo wọn sì parapọ̀ ní ìlú Àbújá tí wọ́n ń béèrè wípé kí ìjọba àpapọ̀ kí wọ́n fi Nnamdi Kanu kí wọ́n fi sílẹ̀. Wọ́n ní ìfẹ̀hónúhàn ọ̀hún òun náà ni wọ́n pe àkọlé rẹ̀ ní ẹ fi Nnamdi Kanu sílẹ̀ báyìí. Wọ́n ní tó sì jẹ́ wípé wọ́n gbéra ní ilé ìtura kan ní ìlú Àbújá pẹ̀lú àwọn ibùdó míì eléyìí tí wọ́n ti ní àwọn ó pàdé ní ìlú Àbújá tí oníkálukú wọn tí wọ́n sì tú yáyá tí wọ́n tú yàyà lọ láti lọ ṣe ìfẹ̀hónúhàn ọ̀hún. Wọ́n ní àwọn ọlọ́pàá òun náà ni àwọn náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tí wọ́n sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fi afẹ́fẹ́ tajútajú láti tú wọn ká níbi ìfẹ̀hónúhàn ọ̀hún. Wọ́n ní àwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò òun náà ni wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sì ti gbé ìgbésẹ̀ ní àwọn àdúgbò nílé ìtura àti ní gbogbo ibi tí àwọn olùfẹ̀hónúhàn ọ̀hún tí wọ́n wà. Wọ́n ní wọ́n fi afẹ́fẹ́ tajútajú ọ̀hún wọ́n fi sí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn wọ́n fi sí wọn ní ojú níbi ìfẹ̀hónúhàn ọ̀hún. Àjọ NUC ìyẹn National Universities Commission ó ní ó ti fi òǹtẹ̀ lù wípé kí àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ alákòóso ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga fásitì Federal University of Agriculture ní Abẹ́òkúta olúìlú ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn wọ́n ti fi òǹtẹ̀ lù gẹ́gẹ́ bí àtẹ̀jáde eléyìí tí ó jáde ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀hún láti ọ́fíìsì ẹni tí ó jẹ́ adelé fún ètò ìkànsíra ẹni àti ìtanijí ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀hún tó jáde láti ọ́fíìsì rẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ Ajé Monday. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Ọlásùnkànmí Ọlájídé òní ó sọ̀rọ̀ wípé lẹ́yìn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àtúngbéyẹ̀wò tí àjọ NUC tí wọ́n ṣe òní wọ́n ti fi òǹtẹ̀ lù àwọn iṣẹ́ mìíràn eléyìí tí àwọn mọ̀ láǹfààní láti mọ̀ ṣe ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀hún. Ọlájídé nínú àtẹ̀jáde eléyìí tó fi síta ọ̀hún òun náà ni ó ti sọ ìròyìn ìdùnnú ọ̀hún. Wọ́n ní déètì eléyìí tó wà ní orí àtẹ̀jáde ọ̀hún òun náà ni ó jẹ́ ọjọ́ 17 oṣù kẹwàá. Ẹni tí ó sì jẹ́ Abubakar M. Kirai ẹni tí ó jẹ́ adelé adarí fún ètò ẹ̀kọ́ tí ó bu ọwọ́ lù eléyìí ni ló bu ọwọ́ lu ìwé ọ̀hún. Àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn lẹ́ ń gbọ́ yìí níkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn.
Ǹjẹ́ ìwọ mọ̀ pé ká máa ṣòwò láì ṣe ìpolówó ọjà bí ìgbà téèyàn ń ṣẹ́jú nínú òkùnkùn ni kò ní yọ. Ìpolówó ọjà làgúnmu òwò. Ẹ má dàbí ọ̀dọ́kùnrin tí ń ṣẹ́jú sọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́mọge nínú òkùnkùn. Ẹ polówó ọjà yín bó ti yẹ. Ẹ wá bá wa dòwò pọ̀ ní ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Nípa pípolówó ọjà yín ká sì fi tiwa gbé tiyín lárugẹ. Ẹ kàn sí ẹ̀ka ìpolówó ọjà wa níléeṣẹ́ wa tó wà ní ojúlé kejì MB Mápàdérun Bódè Wàásìmí Báṣọ̀run Ìbàdàn nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Ẹ sì lè pè wá sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ 0915 500 107 lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí 0915 500 107. Bákan náà lẹ́tún lè kàn sí wa lórí àwọn ìtàkùn ayélujára wa @Melody 107 FM ní ìkànnì Melody FM Ìbàdàn. À ń polówó ọjà tó kòwò yóò sì búrẹ́kẹ́. Melody FM ìkànnì àgbọ̀dúnú ẹ mọ̀ gbádùn ẹ̀ṣọ́.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ padà. Àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn tẹ̀síwájú níkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Ní báyìí, ìròyìn ní ẹ̀ka okòwò. Àwọn tí wọ́n ń ta afẹ́fẹ́ ìdáná gáàsì ìyún àwọn alágbàtà ni wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ wípé afẹ́fẹ́ ìdáná gáàsì ó ti wálẹ̀ wọ́n ní láti ẹgbẹ̀rún 2 kílò kan lẹ́yìn bíi ọ̀sẹ̀ 3 sẹ́yìn báyìí. Wọ́n ní àwọn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ta báyìí ní 1,300 naira àti 1,500 naira. Wọ́n ní ní òpin ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá yìí àwọn alágbàtà afẹ́fẹ́ ìdáná gáàsì òun ni wọ́n ní àmì yìí náà ni ó mú inú àwọn dùn lélẹ́yìí tó túmọ̀ sí wípé ìjọba àpapọ̀ ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ribiribi lórí afẹ́fẹ́ ìdáná gáàsì lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Ẹni tí orúkọ rẹ̀ ń jẹ́ Ayọ̀bámi Ọlárìnóyè náà ni ó fi ìdí ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún múlẹ̀ fún àwọn oníròyìn. Ọlárìnóyè ní gbogbo nǹkan náà ni ó padà nígbà tí afẹ́fẹ́ ìdáná gáàsì ọ̀hún bó ṣe ń já lọlẹ̀ yìí. Ó ní tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní já lọlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ní gbogbo nǹkan pátápátá náà ni ó padà ní orílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Ìròyìn ní ẹ̀ka amúlùdùn. Gbajúgbajà òṣèré orí ìtàgé Fúnkẹ́ Akíndélé ó ti sọ bí ó ṣe pa mílíọ̀nù àkọ́kọ́ rẹ̀ ní ọdún 1999. Ó ní lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí òun ṣe eré àgbéléwò kan tí wọ́n sì ń pe òun ní Bísí nínú eré àgbéléwò ọ̀hún. Ó ní ó sọ̀rọ̀ lórí àwọn nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó lákin láyé wọn. Fúnkẹ́ Akíndélé náà ni ó sọ̀rọ̀ wípé ìgbésẹ̀ tóun ti ń gbé nípa eré orí ìtàgé ní láti ọdún 1996 náà lòun ti wà nínú eré orí ìtàgé ọ̀hún tó sì jẹ́ wípé àwọn tí wọ́n máa ń fi òun ṣe àwọn nǹkan kéékèèké ni wọ́n máa ń fi òun ṣe. Ó ní òun lọ fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àyẹ̀wò tó sì jẹ́ wípé lọ́pọ̀ ọgbà ìjákulẹ̀ lòun máa ń bá kú bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó ní àmọ́ lónìí òun dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run wípé gbogbo tó le kókó nígbà náà ó ti padà rọ̀. Ó ní tí òun náà sì ti ní àǹfààní láti máa ṣe àwọn eré ńláńlá tí ó sì ń pa owó gidi wọlé fún òun. Àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn ò ní jù báyìí lọ níkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Ẹ gbọ́ àwọn kókó tó wà nínú ìròyìn tá a mú wá lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà ti sọ̀rọ̀ lórí àhesọ ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń jà rìnrìn wípé àwọn ọmọ ológun ń gbìyànjú láti dìtẹ̀ gba ìjọba. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá fi afẹ́fẹ́ tajútajú sí àwọn olùfẹ̀hónúhàn ní ìlú Àbújá tí wọ́n fẹ̀hónú hàn lórí wípé kí wọ́n fi Nnamdi Kanu sílẹ̀. Àjọ NUC ti fi òǹtẹ̀ lu accounting, banking àti àwọn iṣẹ́ mìíràn nílé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga FUNAB. Àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn ò ní jù báyìí lọ níkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Ẹ má gbàgbé láti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí gbogbo àwọn ìtàkùn ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ wa at Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Kudirat Hakeem Akpampa àti Bọ̀bọ́lá Egunfẹ́mi ló kó ìròyìn ọ̀hún jọ. Èyítáyọ̀ Olúṣọlá òǹlólóòtú ìròyìn Olabisi Oladimeji ló mú ìròyìn ọ̀hún wá sí etí ìgbọ̀yín. Ẹ káàsán lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Ẹ ṣé tẹ́ ń gbọ́ ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn.